What we got left? I still got my scorpions. They are... They're still... Where did I put them? Okay, they're over here. I'm gonna bring up my emperor scorpions for you. Got two of them, male and a female. I'm probably gonna bring out the male. The female's real cranky, but I'm gonna probably pull out with a pair of forceps so you can see. I think she's pregnant, which is cool. I've been trying to start breeding stuff. Especially some of the old worlds. I'm gonna try to get a couple haplopelmas. So try to get buyers away from wild caught. I'm not real into wild caught. I think it's kind of cruel, even though if it's essential that they aren't able to breed in captivity, then take them out of the wild. I don't think that's right. Just like, Goliath bird eaters, pretty much all the big ones you see in pet stores are wild caught because somehow the adults won't breed very well. But I'm gonna try to work on that.
Goodbye.
Get some breeding. Get some brachypelmas breeding. Get some 7 bird eaters breeding. Maybe a species or 2 of baboon spider. I guess we'll do the scorpions and pull out the baboon for you, and maybe the rose hair. Oh, the Oklahoma brown. That's another one. I'll get that for you. Down here. Alright, I got since it's right here, I was going to grab the Oklahoma brown, Lily, I named her. I got her back last April. Same place I got the Amelia and the Pinkto. The aquarium depot. Alright, here she comes. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, shit. She fell. She's moving kind of fast. Okay, there you go. This one's, this one, see, this one has 7 legs too. The back one right there is missing. This is the Arachnotour hensi, Oklahoma brown, also sometimes called the Texan brown. I'm more familiar with the Oklahoma brown name. I know this is what Charlie G187 just recently got. This is kind of a prelude of what you're gonna get in years to come. I mean, this one's only, I guess you'd say, an inch, and it's growing at a good rate for spiderling. It's gonna be juvenile soon, maybe at the 2-inch mark, 2-3-inch mark, and 4. And looking forward to getting out and growing up and maybe getting some babies out of it. I think this is a female. I did look at the abdomen, and I did see the straight line where I believe the spermathecae are. That's the proper terminology for that. Yeah, I know my collection's not, it's a good collection. They're not huge and impressive like some of the other ones out there, but I'm working on it. They're good pets. They're good low maintenance. If you can get your, if you're living by yourself, it's easy because you don't have anyone telling you that they're not comfortable with spiders in the house. But they are easier to take care of than snakes and lizards, which to take to the vet and spend money on medications and adjust the humidity all the time. I mean, I really don't know much about herpetology, but that's what I've heard about. It's expensive to take care of them. These aren't expensive. You don't have to go to a pet store to buy their enclosures. You can go to like Target, pick up a plastic sweater box. Maybe spend some money on some substrate from some cheap substrate at a pet store. You can use potting soil from the garden center. Use a jar lid from a lid from a peanut butter jar for the water dish, and something Charlie G187 does. He uses a empty water bottle, cuts the bottom off, buries it in the substrate a little bit. Bingo, you got shelter for them. Some of them burrow, some of them don't. Some of them live in trees, get a twig from out back, sterilize it, maybe some saline solution, or what John 187, John 3800 does is he said he'll put some water on them, his pieces of firewood that he uses for his enclosures, and nuke them in the microwave for about like 5 minutes, and bingo, you got cured wood, good for tarantula setups. I mean, good, easy, cheap, free ways to house your spiders. Anyway, that's that for the Oklahoma brown. I'm sorry if I'm not a very good filmmaker. It's easier when you're holding the camera away from you than it is holding it towards you. I mean, it's on a tripod now, so trying to keep the spider in the lens so you can see it. Bring it up close. I'm trying to make up for all the moving around. It's pretty. I mean, if you can't make out the colors very well, this is the abdomen's kind of coffee brown, the legs are blackish brown, and the carapace is tan, which is different for me to have a tarantula with a tan carapace. But this was only my third tarantula. It's a sweet little thing. It's not real. I mean, at first when I brought it out, it kind of fell. I mean, luckily I have carpeted floor, but it's not a very skittish spider. It's pretty calm when we get established. Okay, I'm gonna bring it out next. Probably get the spiders out of the way. I'll bring out down my king baboon, and I'll show you the Lacidor, the little salmon bird-ear spiderling, but there's really not much to see there. And to me, it's so tiny. I guess I'll see if I can handle the rose hair. Wish me luck with that, because it's a bit of a hellraiser. Alright, put this little girl back. There you go. Slap that on there. There she is. Alright, king baboon. Alright. Okay. You can kind of see it. It's in there. I don't want it to come out of the cage, out of this file, because last time I let it out and tried to handle it, it ran all over my hand and fell, then ran under my bed. And you can see her when I move plastic around. I drop cockroaches in there and sometimes superworms. The stuff that burrows is the best because she'll eventually dig around and find it, and so won't get lost for long. I don't like feeding cockroaches to my arboreal spiders because they get lost and then the spider never finds them, and so I guess I should stick to crickets, buy some crickets for the pink toe. It's my only arboreal species of tarantula. Everything else is terrestrial. So that's that. There's really not much to show you with the king baboon. It gets to about 8 inches. Can have a bit of an attitude. It's the second largest species of baboon. The largest is the rare Goliath baboon, which you hardly ever see. And if you can find one, great. And I don't know much about caring for them. I probably didn't know for long that there was a Goliath baboon, but there is. But these are more easy to come by. Find them at reptile expos. Like if you have a huge, there's a tarantula has a huge spread of tarantulas that they're selling. You might be likely to find a king baboon there. That was only $25, and that thing grows, about the size of my hand, 8 inches. That's that's how big my red knee will get, and I like their colors too. Alright, rose hair. After this, I'm going to show you my my red knee, and I guess the baby salmon birdie. Then we'll move on to the 2 scorpions, and that'll be my closing. So I have 10 tarantulas. Alright. Wish me luck. This one runs. I'm gonna see if I can get her out without getting bit or getting away.